Huh?
Yeah, it's been a while. I don't even remember how to do the fucking intro.
We just wing it.
Welcome back to the Rock Squad podcast. I'm Tanner.
And I'm COVID Corey.
COVID Corey. I like it. Yeah, if you've noticed, we've been on a little bit of a hiatus. Do you want to tell them why?
I got COVID.
That she heard it.
It was a Tuesday, so the second day of the week of going to work, and everything started tasting weird. And then I left work on a Tuesday, bought $32 in tacos because it was Taco Tuesday,
Jesus.
and I couldn't fucking taste them, and I was fucking pissed.
Why the fuck do you spend $32 on tacos?
Because those fucking...
Was it at Taco Bell?
Because the fucking... I bought about a 12-pack of tacos and 2 quesadillas and 2 drinks, or maybe it was 3 drinks.
Jesus.
I couldn't taste it. I didn't taste it, and then it's from that point on, my hunger was gone. I'm pretty sure I only ate 1 taco. Those were the worst. They were trash. They were more. That's the way they came off the package. Mm-hmm. They were trash. Like they were stuck together and peeled off. Yeah, I was really pissed. It was yeah.
So what else did you experience?
The metallic smell, bullshit. It's like when you get water in your nose upside down.
Your taste came back, right?
It's coming back.
Oh, it's coming back. It's not fully back yet.
No, it's not fully back.
Hmm.
I think 3 days ago is when it started coming back.
How long was it gone?
From Tuesday to 3 days ago. I don't have a calendar in front of me. So probably 9 days. Normally I can tell the difference between Baja and Diet Baja, but they straight up tasted the same when I got my Taco Bell. I could not tell the difference.
Wow. That's
how bad it is.
That's weird.
And what's weird is it wasn't like I lost all of my taste and smell, but I could tell when something was sweet and something was salty or savory, but that's about the most specific I can get. And it wasn't like...
That's weird.
Yeah.
There's a comedian I listen to. He runs the Honeydew podcast, and he got the C word fucking 6 months ago, and taste still isn't back yet.
Yeah, some people won't get it back.
It's crazy, and I think he said it's starting to come back pretty recently, but that's nuts.
I told my girl that I could not live that way.
Right.
Because it literally destroys your appetite. My girl would go take 15 minutes to ask me, what do I want for dinner? And well, why would I want mac and cheese when it's just going to be...
mush.
Warm wop.
Yeah. Warm paste.
Yeah.
It would come down to texture at that point.
Yeah, the thing is...
what texture would I want to feel in my mouth today? That's what she said.
But the thing is she made... I don't know what they're called, but they're noodles, and they're cold noodles, the shell noodles. And I said that because we had that and some warm boil pot fucking cheap fucking noodles. They're $1. The warm, I couldn't stand the cold noodles. The warm noodles, all right. The cold noodles, fucking it being cold and the texture.
Oh, and they get kind of hard.
They do get hard if you leave them out.
Yeah.
But it just no. I was like, nope. It was bad.
Media vomit central. Yeah, speaking of appetite and struggling to eat, I told you before we started the podcast, but I attempted a 3-day fast, 72 hours, and it was an interesting experience. I went 48 hours before eating, and I feel like I got it down the first day. I ate 1 a.m., stayed up till 4, and then went to bed. And then at 1 a.m. after I ate, I was like, this is my last meal. And I'm just going to... And it was super spontaneous like I am with everything. I don't really think about the decisions I make. I kind of just, impulse. So I started it and then, slept, woke up, went to work, 2 p.m., and... the day started all right. I typically get hungry around 5 o'clock, around first break.
Yeah.
And I'll go have a snack or something. And the hunger didn't really affect me because I was just eating like a couple salt packets and drinking lots of water, and the salt like took away the hunger. But then the like fucking crazy headaches came in, like really bad. And those lasted like 7 through the rest of the day. And then I have a real problem with like falling asleep hungry. I don't know why, but I was able to actually fall asleep somehow. And then the second day, I could tell my stomach was like extremely empty, but like I got used to the feeling of it.
Yeah.
So I was like, this isn't bad. But like throughout the day, like my muscles started to hurt really fucking bad. And I work a pretty hard job, so that's why I don't think it's sustainable with my life currently. I mean, maybe if I take a few days off of work,
Yeah.
it'd be possible at that point, just because I don't have to do, super strenuous physical activity all day for 8 hours. So, also I didn't have what do you call it? The meter. What was I talking about earlier?
The glucose meter or the keto meter?
No, the ketosis meter, just to see if my body's in ketosis. Yeah, I didn't have that. So like, and I felt like I went past the ketosis range, and I started to, I went into like starvation mode, and then it was like going after my muscle. But from the first day to the second day, I lost like 3.8 pounds, nearly 4 pounds. Like, and I told myself in the morning of the second day, I was like, if this isn't worth it, I'm gonna stop. Like, I'm gonna go leave for work and get something to eat on the way to work, because like this sucks. But then I weighed myself and it was like 3.8 pounds, and I was like, sheesh. Like, maybe I'll keep it going. But yeah, and then by the end of the second day of work, like, I felt like physically bad, so I was like, I can't continue this. But next time, I'll be more prepared. I'm going to do it again in April.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do it 4 times a year. 4 times a year.
Yeah, like with the amount of like that's the one thing that I'm worried about going back to work after being sick is I don't know if I'm taking in enough calories to do my job.
Yeah.
Because I left shit all day. So I guess I'll find out tomorrow.
You're going back tomorrow. How long have you been off?
Today is day 13.
Wow, 2 weeks.
And the
Is
CDC.
it paid or not?
I did get paid last week. I don't know if I'm gonna get paid this following week. From work, not through state or anything like that.
Right.
Luckily, we have a COVID policy.
Oh, your insurance?
No, like just through work.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Our work is kind of shit with that. Like, they'll say like, if you get COVID, you'll get paid, and you go out for so long and whatever, and then everyone, they get COVID, or they'll have to go get tested, and then they're like, all right, I'm done, and they'll leave work and they'll spend their time off. Then they come back and they're like, yeah, I was out on COVID. Can I, like, why is my check short, or whatever the case is, and they just don't fucking pay you.
It's like, oh, the disclaimer is you have to file unemployment. That's kind of how it sounds.
No, it's like, no, from the company. It's like, if you come in contact with someone, you get sent out of work, and then you have to stay out of work until you get tested. And if it comes back, whatever, you come back to work, and you'll get paid for those days you were off because you were getting tested, because you're technically keeping, the people safe around you or whatever.
Yeah.
And then people will do exactly what they fucking say, and then they come back to work, and then, oh, where's my money? We don't know. You're not going to get it. It's like, that's the thing I don't like about working there. No one knows what the fuck's going on ever. It's incredibly annoying. Like, it makes me miss like working for like small local business.
Yeah. Like
that small welding shop I was working at. I mean, the whole company was like fucking 25 people.
Yeah.
Everyone knew each other. If you came in late or something like that, I mean, you can go right to the boss, because the boss's office is right fucking there. The owner of the company is like, hey, this is my situation, and then they'll work with you sometimes, and they'll make exceptions, but
that's how my job is.
That's awesome. I miss places like that, but the money I'm making is too good to leave, and the money I will make is too good to leave, so I'm just gonna have to fucking deal with it until this shit takes off.
It's just because you're a scrub now.
Say what?
You're just a scrub.
Yeah. And everyone, I don't know. It's like way too many fucking chiefs. You know. Not enough Indians. I don't know if I can say that anymore. Am I gonna get canceled? But yeah, just too many people in charge, and information doesn't get to where it fucking needs to go properly.
That's how my old job was. Like 5 minutes before the end of the day. Hey, we're not working Friday, or we're only working 2 hours on Friday. Like, why did you wait 5 minutes till I'm leaving to tell me? Why am I coming in for 2 hours when it takes me like half hour to get here? Like, not even worth the gas.
That is not worth it at all. That's dumb. We were at the gas station, and we have business cards. Do you have one on you? I'll show them just so they know what we're talking about. So, we got these business cards with the QR code on the back. You can scan that, and it'll send you to our YouTube channel. And we got those made just so if we see a cool car kind of out and about, we can drop one of those under their windshield wipers, and if they see it, they'll be like, "What the fuck is this?" And they'll scan it, and then it'll get sent to to our YouTube channel, just to like bring in viewers and stuff. And there's some people at the gas station, and I was like, "Do you want to give them?" It was like a kid, and it was like a Honda Accord, I think.
I think it was an Accord.
And his dad was there. I'm pretty sure he's like a new driver, and his dad was teaching him how to pump gas. He looked very new to all of it. So we pulled up to him, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll give him one." So we rolled down the window, and I was like, "Hey, sir, can you take this?" It's a bad start line. He's like, "What is it?" And I was like, "It's a business card." He's like, "For what?" And I was like, "My YouTube channel." He goes, "Oh, okay. Thanks." And I was like, "Thank you." And Corey's like, he's like, "I can't fucking do that. My social anxiety is too bad."
It's so like, it's
cold approaching.
I don't know, dude. Like, that gives me anxiety. Like, I hate bothering. I'm an anti-conflict person. Like, if I don't have to put myself in that situation, I won't.
Right.
So I don't.
Well, you know how I am with like social anxiety and girls and all that stuff. Like, I'm not good at like talking.
See, that's my thing. Is
it makes me super nervous.
I would rather talk to a brand new girl I've never talked before, than do the card thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. I wish I was like that. Like, I can cold approach anyone, and like except attractive women, then I get all fucked up. But remember I said like I was like, I'm just gonna focus on YouTube, and and then like girls and dating will come later. We'll figure that out down the line. But I listened to Derek from More Plates, More Dates, and he talks a lot about pickup artist stuff and how to get girls and the mentality behind it and all that.
Yeah.
And he's basically saying like, while you're in your prime or like young, it's the best time to do it. Also, you just develop skills, like personal life skills.
Yeah.
On how to deal with anxiety and nerves and all that. And it made me rethink it a lot. So I think I'm going to start doing that. Like, maybe take days off and just dedicate them to cold approaching women at the mall or something. And then just like do it to get the muscle memory down. Like, have nothing to say. Just walk up to them and like not think about it. Like he said, it's like a 3-second rule. If you see a girl and you wait more than 3 seconds to talk to her, your mind has probably already talked itself out of going up and saying hi or something. So it's gonna be really fucking difficult, but I'm gonna do that just to.
It'd be funny if you just made a YouTube channel out of that.
I was actually gonna talk to you about it. I don't know how it's gonna work on here because I mean, we do car stuff and make kind of funny videos. So, I don't know. I was thinking about starting like a fitness channel.
Yeah.
Because I have the gym in the basement and work out like every fucking day now and all that. So, I mean, that might justify workout equipment purchases. But also the cold approaching. Like my first, like just put a lab mic on me and then have you go to the mall with me, film from a fucking distance, and just watch me make a goddamn fool of myself. I think it'd be funny.
Yeah, it would be funny.
It would be funny, and yeah, I don't know. I'd be like, so I thought you were really,
And you just
really
shut
cute.
down, turn around, and run away.
Yeah. Just start.
I want my mommy.
Just start fucking sweating profusely.
And you run away, and then she's just like, "The fuck just happened?"
The hell? Is that guy wearing a mic? Like, what the hell is that? Yeah. So I think I'm gonna start doing that just to, I don't know, just to get used to it, and get back in the game, I guess.
Hey, if you don't want to date me, here's my YouTube channel.
Right. Also subscribe. Fucking run away.
My name is Jeff.
Also, the reason why I think I want to do that compared to online dating or like, trying to meet people through apps is like, the apps are fucking bullshit now.
You mean like pay for dates? You mean like that? Or what?
No, like, there'll be most of the girls on dating apps and shit. They're overweight. So immediately right there, I mean, if you're overweight, that's fine. You'll find someone, but that's not something that I'm interested in. So 90% of them are overweight. And then the people that do look halfway decent, or the girls that look halfway decent, like, they'll be like, I've got 4 kids. They're my life. Don't message me if you're this, this, and this. And, all, like, they talk themselves up and they make demands. And then they're, like, posting pictures of their ass and shit. And it's like, are you a fucking stripper or are you trying to find a decent guy? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Or they look really good. They don't have kids. And then right when you like them or whatever, they'll like you back. And it's like, holy shit, I didn't think I'd get a like back from this person. And it's like, hey, what's up? Send a message. And then the first thing I get back, like my Snapchat. Follow me on Snapchat. Follow me on Instagram. It's like, it's not even a fucking real person. It's just some bot to, farm fucking followers and shit. It's bullshit. Yeah, I don't think all the real people I've run into on there have, multiple kids, don't have a car, does drugs, like, just
all the stuff you don't want.
All the stuff I don't. Yeah, just not great. So
maybe you should put demands on yours.
See, I thought about that, but I don't want to seem like a fucking cocky asshole because I don't want to be that kind of person.
If you're gonna weed them out, you might as well weed out the ones that would swipe on you.
Yeah, that sounds fucking douchey as hell, though.
If
you're over 160 pounds, so fucking,
It could be, but
160 is not a bad weight, though. I mean, if they're like a volleyball player or something, they got muscle and shit, then it's okay for you to weigh that much. I'm not against muscular women. Unless they're like more ripped than me, then it's like, okay, that's fucking weird.
Pick you up and hold you against the wall against your will.
I mean, I'm not against that.
Rip your penis off. This is mine now. Fatality.
Yeah, I don't know. So I think, and also from what he explained, like this whole soy boy beta shit that's been going on because
yeah, that means nothing to me because I don't know what you're talking about.
Soy boy beta cuck is, or yeah, I said cuck. Soy boy beta cuck is like real nerdy small guys who go to college and that are like all about the wokeism and shit. They're not like men. They're not aggressive and strong and masculine, and there's a lot of that going around. So like if you and they're too nervous to approach girls, like I am currently. So he said like the odds of you just cold approaching a girl, like, hey, I find you really attractive and I wanted to get your number or something like that. They're more likely to actually respond to it because they're like, holy shit, this guy was actually not nervous, confident, and cold approached me in public. Like he was showing like initiative and like prowess or whatever. So they're more likely to like actually give you their fucking number compared to, messaging online, because they get millions of messages online anyway. So, I mean, you just get filtered out. But yeah, that's kind of another way to look at it. So I think I'm going to start doing that. I don't know when, but. And then, like, once you do that for, like, a certain amount of time, like, maybe 100 cold approaches, having nothing to say, you'll probably develop enough skills to where, like, you don't have to dedicate chunks of time to it. Then you can just do it. Like, I'm out at Walmart, getting my food and whatever, and I'm like, oh, chick, go. Hey. And just cold approach. And then you can just do it kind of in the wild while you're out and about. So.
My advice, don't do Walmart.
Well, yeah, obviously. I was just saying, like, I mean, anywhere you are, really. But, yeah.
Have fun with that.
It's going to suck. But, yeah, I was thinking, I don't know, maybe.
Are you supposed to reject the rejection? Like, if it's a no, it's a no, and just move on? Is that how you're supposed to?
Yeah. Like, hey, I find you attractive, and I was wondering if I could get your number and maybe take you out sometime. Oh, no, thanks, I have a boyfriend. All right. My bad. Have a good day. And then on to the next. That's one cold approach. Or, oh, yeah, hi. You start talking and, I like your shoes. Oh, yeah, I like your face. Whatever. And,
that's not weird at all.
No.
I'm going to cut it off and wear it.
Oh, your face is so nice. I want to wear it. That'll work. That'll work for sure. But, yeah, like, it might lead to a conversation. It might lead to a number. It might lead to whatever. And also, numbers don't mean shit. It's like, they could give you their number just because maybe they just want to,
Get rid of you?
Get rid of you, yeah. So, and then they won't text you back. So numbers actually don't mean shit. But I'm a lot better at messaging, flirting with girls online and, like, texting and shit than I am, like, in person. I just clam up and I, like, don't make eye contact and stuff. I'm so fucking bad. I don't know what happened. Like, back in middle school and high school, like, I wasn't, bagging tons of chicks, but I was just like, whatever.
Yeah.
I could cold approach anyone and not be in my fucking head about it. But after being in a 5-year relationship and not doing that, because I was, like, incredibly fucking loyal, unlike some people, I, like, I never even fucking looked at girls. Like, head down.
Avoid
like,
that drama.
Like, I got what I want at home. Like, I'm not fucking around. I'm not going to risk what I have for some fucking bimbo.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah. And I just totally lost those skills. So it's going to be hard getting back on the horse. But
it's all right.
I'm going to try.
If we go to the store, I'm just going to harass you about it. Like, hey, chick, go.
Well, yeah, good. Hold me fucking accountable. My friend Andrew did that at work. Oh, that's another thing. So there was a girl at work. I think her name is Sarah. And, like, every time she was part of, like, the cleaning crew.
No, yeah.
So, like, she will walk by, like, a couple times a day.
Yeah.
And every time I'm like, Andrew, there she is. And he's like, go fucking talk to her. And obviously, I'm on the line, so I can't anyway. It's like, I don't know what to fucking say. And I, start to clam up. It's like, I don't fucking know. But I knew her route because I've seen it so many times. Yeah. And I know what time she walks through. Stalker. But, so one day I came in. And I came in a little early, and I was like, I know she walks through here at this time. So I, like, sat and waited. And then Andrew came in. And he's like, hey, what are you doing? And I was like, waiting for that chick. I'm going to do it. I'm going to approach her today. And he's like, all right. And then I see her coming. And I'm like, okay, here we go. Game time, boy. And then Andrew and I start walking out. And then he, dips off so I talk to her. And then I cold approached her straight up. I was like, hey, I find you really attractive. Could I get your number? She's like, yeah. I was like, fuck yeah. She's like, do you know this guy? Like, because she thought I was this guy's friend. And I was like, nope. That's all I said. She's like, oh, okay. And then, gave me your number and everything. And I was like, fuck yeah, I did it. Cold approached, first time, got a number. Like, I felt fucking good about myself. And then you start talking to her. Oh, this is fucking weird. So, started messaging her and shit. And, she was leaving work, and I was like, so, what are you doing? She was like, oh, on my way to the sex shop, like the toy store. And I was like, okay. And I was like, for what? And she's like, oh, I'm getting all kinds of stuff tonight. I was like, okay. First conversation, going to the sex shop. This is escalating pretty quickly. And then she's like, yeah, I'm getting all kinds of stuff. And I was like, why? She's like, oh, for my OnlyFans. I was like, motherfucker. Of course, attractive girl, and she has kids, but she whores herself out just to make a few extra dollars. But it's, I'm not interested in that, and I don't even want to hook up with that. I'm not into, like, what do I always say? I'm into quality, not quantity. I don't give a fuck about banging 5 chicks.
Yeah.
I care about
finding
someone.
Yeah.
I'm not. So, of course, you're like, oh, I run an OnlyFans. And I was like...
See, like, I could see why you don't like that, but at least she's entrepreneuring. She's taking advantage of the opportunity of her benefits or her assets or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I understand that.
But if you can make passive income, why not?
Dignity.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean, that's...
But
yeah, that's there forever now. Also, you have to deal with the memories. Like, yeah. I did that. You could have gotten a second job. I found a picture of
your grandma. She was a whore.
Right, yeah. Or you could get a second job at McDonald's, and you don't have to live with the memory of doing this shit.
Yeah.
Also, like, but then again, if you are going to do that stuff, then fucking commit. Move to California. Join an agency, and, do it for real. Be a fucking porn star, but don't. Like all these fucking northern Indiana chicks. How many... Guess the number. I've talked to 100 chicks. Guess the number of how many of them have OnlyFans.
3/4.
Oh, no, it's not that high. But it's... I mean, out of 100, maybe 30.
It's a lot.
Yeah. 1/3, nearly 1/3. It's insane. And it's like, I don't know.
It's free. It's easy to them. It's easy money because either you don't make money or you make money. So and if you have a job, then you're already making money. So
I think it comes down to how much you value yourself, though. It's like, I'm gonna charge $5 for pictures of my naked body. You know what the government gave all of us last year? Like $1,200 worth of it? Money. They're literally giving the shit away. Why are you going to charge $5 for pictures of yourself? Money is worthless now. So you are basically saying you are worthless by selling pictures of yourself.
But what does that make a porn star though?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's technically the same thing, but they're doing it more legitly. They're like being an actress or whatever. And if you look into how porn is made, they're like, there's a lot more to it than, someone like doing an OnlyFans. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all.
So you're telling me 1 in 3 women that you talk to will have an OnlyFans?
Will have an OnlyFans, and
okay,
50% of them, no,
OnlyFans,
75% of them will have kids.
So weight, kids, and OnlyFans. So if it's 1/3 each.
90% of them are overweight. 75% of them have kids, and 30% of them have an OnlyFans and sell pictures of their body. And then 10%, I would say, are like druggies or alcoholics. Like, I met this one chick, and she's like, come to the bar. Come to the bar with me. Come to the bar. Come to the bar. Come on. And every time I'd like, I'm not into bars. I don't like going out.
See, that's
I'm
the
not
thing,
a fan.
Like, why would I go to a bar if I don't drink? Like, that's how I see that.
Yeah.
Like, why would I spend twice as much on a fucking Diet Coke?
That's also true. It's like, why would I go to a bar when I drove there? So obviously, I'm not going to drink because I'm going to have to drive home.
I mean, that's a responsible person's way of thinking about it.
That's how I am. I mean, if I'm going to be there for like, if I know I'm going to be there for like 2 hours or something like that, then I'll have a beer like right at the beginning or a mixed drink. But then like one and done because I know I'm going to be driving home probably in an hour, maybe two. So like, I want to make sure that stuff's out of my system so I don't put anyone in danger or myself or legal, avoid the legal shit. So, it's not worth it. So if I know I'm going out, like I know like I'm going out for one drink, or if I know that I'm going out to drink, then I'll Uber there or get a ride with someone. And then I know I'm Ubering home. But I don't like to do that either because like fucking Uber home's $25. So it's like, fuck that. I would rather just not go out and drink at home.
Mail your keys to your house and just walk home. Because you can get a DUI.
Oh, if you have your keys on you?
Yeah, you can't have your keys on you.
What the fuck?
Because you have the capacity to drive home.
I didn't fucking know that.
Yeah. I don't remember where I learned that, but I was like, that's fucking bullshit.
Oh my gosh. I talked my friend out of a DUI once. Did I ever tell you this?
I don't think so.
Okay, so it was a while ago. My buddy, I'll just call him Jay. He broke up with his girlfriend, or they separated after like a 9-year relationship, which is insane. And of course, cheating. Northern Indiana girl. It's all they fucking do, apparently. So he's really down on his luck or whatever, and was feeling like shit also the day before. Well, I think it was that day, Friday. He was at work, and like was driving a company van, and fucking rear-ended another car with it, and totaled it, and just totally fucked it up. So he lost driving privileges for the company. He's not allowed to drive anymore. So he's like, man, I can't drive anymore, and so now I got to ride with someone else, and I'm down on my luck. I lost my girlfriend. He's like really down. So I was like, hey, let's go out, and we'll maybe talk to some girls or whatever. This is back when I was single. This was over 6 years ago, I think. 5 years. I was like, let's go out and try to get you back on your feet. He's like, okay. So we go out, and we're out at the Corner Pocket.
I've heard of that. I don't know where it's at, though.
It's over off of by Pierre's.
Oh, okay.
Right across the street from Pierre's, actually. So go out there, and we start drinking, and there's some girls playing pool. And we're like, hey, can we join you guys? And they're like, sure. So we started playing pool with these chicks and just having a good time or whatever. And I don't know what time it was, but they're like, last call. And I didn't know what last call meant. Obviously, I don't go out. I'm not a bar person. So what the fuck does last call mean? Well, I know it's like last chance to buy drinks. But I was like, okay, last chance to buy drinks. Does, then the bar will stay open, but they're done serving. So I was like, I don't know how long they're going to be open for. Dude, James goes up and buys, we were already like 4 Jaeger bombs each deep, which is a considerable amount. And he orders 8 more. So that's 4 more. So we're doubling what we just did. And while we were waiting for those drinks, he found a shooter of whiskey in his pocket. I don't know why he had that. He just had one on him. He's like, oh shit, Crown Royal. So he downs that. And then, we get the drinks and we're sitting there hanging out. And, we do 2 of them. And then they're like, all right, let's go. Let's go, everyone out. And it felt like fucking 10 minutes. Maybe it was 30 or 40. I don't know. But they started kicking people out of the bar after the last call. And I was like, so there is no time. Like, last call, get your last drink, now get the fuck out, pretty much. So we order an Uber on our phone, or this is once we sat down, we ordered an Uber. And then, a couple minutes later, they start kicking people out. So we're like, holy fucking, it was winter. And it was like really fucking cold out. So, we just fucking down all the Jaeger bombs. And then we're walking out to the car. The fresh air hits us. We just chugged 4 Jaeger bombs each, pretty much. And then we, it might have been the drunkest I've ever been, or second drunkest. But it, hit us fucking hard. And it's cold as fuck. The Uber's, it just got accepted, so he's on his way. Like, it's fucking freezing. We got kicked out of the bar because everyone got kicked out, you know. So, like, let's sit in the car and just stay warm. So James sits in the driver's seat. I sit in the passenger seat. Turn the car on. Got the heat going. We're like, nice and warm. And then James, like, all of it hits him at once, especially that whiskey shooter. I think that's what, like, overdid it. And he's just on the door, like, sleeping. And the fucking door swings open, light, right in my eyes. When the door opened, James is so drunk, fucking falls out, hits his fucking head on the concrete. And the cop, or the guy's like, "You gotta be fucking kidding me." And I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, the only time I've heard, like, that amount of disappointment was when my dad heard I dropped out of high school. So I was like, "Dad?" But no, it's a fucking cop. And, yeah, hits his fucking head, scraped his head open. Cop, "You gotta be fucking kidding me," with the flashlight in our face. He's like, "Are you fucking really gonna drive home?" We're like, no. It's cold. Like, I don't know how I was, like, sober enough to fucking talk through this.
Yeah.
But I was like, "No, dude, it's freezing cold outside. We're just staying warm. We have an Uber on the way." And I was like, "James, give me your phone." So I had to fucking dig through his pockets, pull his phone out. I was like, see, Uber, it's on the way. And he's like, "Shut the car off." And try to turn the key. The key's fucking stuck in the ignition, like, jammed. And I was like, "James, put your foot on the... Hold on. I was like, "Motherfucker, James is useless." So, like, you know, we put the foot on the brake and turned the steering wheel and did everything we could. Key's not coming out. And it's like, he's like, "I can't fucking believe it." And we were sitting, car running, keys in the ignition. James could have got a DUI. But I was like, "No, Uber's on the way. It's cold. We were freezing." And the cop was just standing there so fucking disappointed. And I didn't know that was illegal, actually. So, but, and then right at that time, the fucking Uber pulls up. It was a 06 Civic with a body kit. Kind of sick, not gonna lie. I liked it. So I was like, "See, Uber. That's him. That's him." I was like, trying to get the key, and I was like, "The key won't come out, sir. Take the keys out of the ignition. The key won't come out, sir." And he's fucking yelling at me to get this key out, and I couldn't do it. So I fucking just, like, untwisted it and got his key fob. And I was like, "James, we got to leave your car running. Like, I can't turn it off. We're just going to have to leave it here running. We got to go." And he's like, blah, 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 blah. You know, he's just fucking gone. So we shut the car, used the key fob, locked it up. And then, and then the cop the Uber driver actually came over, some Asian guy. You know, picked him up, and we carried him to the back seat, sat him down. You know, I had to buckle him in and shit, and the cop was just monitoring the whole situation. The car's locked. And then we started driving back. And then it like, more of it hit me. The Jaeger bombs hit me more on the car ride home. But I was, like, sitting there talking to us, like, "This is a nice car, man. What is this?" We started talking about it. Yeah. I fucking hate thinking of myself, like, drunk talking. But, yeah, I was just chatting him up about his ride and shit. And then James is back there, literally, no one's talking to him, but he's, like that the whole time. And, I think I heard him gag or something. And I was like, "Don't puke, James. Just hold on. We're almost there." It was like a 15-minute rider. And he's like, I was like, "Roll the window down just in case, you know." And the guy did. And then, you know, I'm talking to him about his car, and then I hear, and I turn around, and James is, like, head, like, resting on the windowsill. He's throwing up. All the wind from the, you know, moving, all the wind is slathering all the fucking puke down the backside of this guy's car. And I was like, "Oh, no. Fuck, like, I can't believe it." Yeah, it's so fucking embarrassing. And then we got him home. And then, like, you know, pick him up, carrying him on my shoulder, you know, get him to the front door. It's locked. And his fucking mom opens the door. She's like, "Oh, my God." And I was like, "Hi." And then, because she didn't know I was going to be there. So, yeah, I had to carry him upstairs and fucking...
Took him in bed.
Yeah, took him to bed, tucked him in and shit. And then I had to go sleep in the guest room. And then the next morning, because he crashed a company car, he had to get drug tested, and he smokes weed. So he shows up, and he lost his glass. I don't know where his fucking glasses went. His glasses disappeared at some point during that day. So he showed up. He had to go in to drug test. Fucking big gash on his forehead from hitting the concrete when the cop opened the door. No glasses. Fucking freshly hung over because he was like incredibly drunk, probably still drunk. So he just looked, like fucking garbage. And then he had a drug test, tested positive, crashed the car. Like, it was such a fucked situation. And then he had to go back and pick his car up. And his car was there in the parking lot running. Still, it was like fucking 1 p.m. And we left it there like, I don't even know what time they closed, 1 a.m. Maybe 3 at the latest. Something like that. But yeah, then he actually had to take it to Hyundai. And they had to fucking replace his whole ignition cylinder and shit. Oh. Like, it was all fucked. Like, I thought I was just too drunk to do it. And I was like, what the fuck? Turning the fucking wheel and doing all this stuff. Yeah, it wasn't coming out. But yeah. It was just a fucking crazy night. It was bad. It was the drunkest I've ever been. He easily could have been arrested. And I don't think I would have been. But yeah, luckily that cop was like cool enough, and I said enough things that he understood that he like was okay with the situation. It was
got lucky.
Yeah, I got really lucky. Have you ever been in anything like that?
I mean, I've never had like I've been plastered, but I never not out in public.
Yeah, I think that might have been the only time I've been like drunk at a bar.
Yeah,
I've been to bars multiple times, and I don't like it, but I'll have 1 or 2 drinks. Well, maybe once or twice. I'm not a fan of it.
What do you mean?
The environment, the atmosphere, it just stresses me out.
You're an introvert?
Yeah. Introvert, and I don't like confrontation, and I know how drunk people get. They just, especially when someone's all caught up in their ego, like you could glimpse at a girl, then, that could fucking escalate instantly. Looking at my girl? I'm just fucking scanning the room like I always do. Like I wasn't looking at her, but that's never happened to me personally, but that could happen.
Yeah.
At any fucking point. So it's like, why would I put myself in that situation when I can get drunk online and just play video games with my friends,
Yeah.
I think that's probably how I'll always do it. Honestly, though, I think I'm done drinking for a while.
What do you mean? Why?
Just like I said on the last podcast, I'm like looking to lose weight, or actually gain weight, but take care of my health a little bit more.
Positive weight.
Yeah, positive weight, and alcohol affects the gains. So,
what if you carbo load on beer and then burnt it off?
Arnold Schwarzenegger used to do that, I think. That's part of his thing. He was like, drink a beer, a bar of dark chocolate, and like, a bunch of other stuff, but he always talked about that shit. I've never worked out drunk.
That does not sound like a good time.
No, I don't think I'd like it. I do typically like carbo load though before a workout. So, but yeah, not on beer. My friend James, a couple nights ago was like, "Hey, I got some mushy boys. Do you want them?" I was like, "Sure." So I went and got them, and then I also got a 12-pack of White Claws, the dark cherry, and I drank all of them, which I don't do. But when you're on shrooms, you drink a lot more, and you're unaffected by it. And then I don't know, also the shrooms make you self-reflect a little bit more.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I just drank a whole fucking 12-pack, and I typically don't do that. Like maybe I'll drink 4 in a night, and that gets me to where decently drunk, and I'm not overdoing it because I don't like overdoing it. So yeah, I was just like, what, I'm fucking done with this shit, and I want to gain weight. I want to gain positive weight and get in shape a little bit more and all that stuff. So, and drinking is just negatively affecting it. So why the fuck am I doing it? And I know it's fun, but like it's not.
It's because you enjoy it. Your mind has some positive mindset about drinking. Either it be for relaxation or something.
Oh yeah, I don't attach it to like, oh man, I'm fucking stressed, I gotta drink. Yeah, I purposely avoid that stuff because that's how you create dependencies, and then next thing you know, you're a fucking alcoholic. Yeah, so like every time I'm mad, I don't drink. I avoid it because I'll be drinking to become less mad, and then if I'm stressed, then you just get into a cycle. It's like, oh, I'm stressed, time to have a drink. Well, now you're fucking stuck in a loop for the rest of your life. So, yeah, I avoid that shit like the plague. But if I'm playing video games, I will, just because it makes it more fun. But ever since the last podcast, when I talked about I'm going to start doing a weight gain challenge, technically, I've really been like, I'll get home, I'll drink an energy drink on the way home. Typically one of those Reigns, because I like them. And then I'll get changed, do 10 minutes of stretches, and then I'll work out. And I've been doing that every single night. And my average weekly weight went up, like, I think like a pound.
Yeah.
Because I weigh myself every morning, and every morning you'll have weight fluctuations because of water and shit. But my overall average has gone up, so it's working. And then I did that fast.
Yeah.
And now I'm down to 155. And my tummy actually looks like good, because I was dealing with like insane amount of gut bloat.
Yeah.
Because of my diet. So now that I'm eating again, I'm actually going to start paying attention to what I'm eating and like.
Rip Taco Bell.
Yeah. Well, they're double steak protein bowls. I think I'll be like, that's probably the only thing I'll get. But yeah, bread I think is fucking Dunskies for me. Bread, alcohol. I might still drink Reigns and energy drinks, but honestly, I don't know, because carbonation and the zero sugar stuff. It's zero sugar. It's technically, I mean, it's still fucking poisonous for you, but I was thinking about ordering like caffeine pills from Amazon. Mm-hmm. You can get like a 200 tub of, I think like 200 milligrams each. So it's basically a little bit more than a average size Red Bull, like a 16-ounce Red Bull. And you can get those for like $20. I was like, fuck, drink water all day, pop a caffeine tablet if I'm fucking getting a little slow, and it's a lot cleaner for my body, and it's not, it won't cause all the bloating issues that I have. So, just a healthier choice. So I think I'm going to start doing that. And when I start eating, it'll just primarily be protein.
Protein gets expensive.
Yeah.
And not to mention meat sweats.
Yep. Yeah. After my workouts, I typically do like a post-workout meal. And those post-workout meals are like 80 grams protein. So it's like, it definitely comes on pretty hard. I'll have to like eat like an hour before I go to bed. Otherwise, I'll be laying in bed and my body's just like trying to burn off that protein. So my fucking body temp is like through the roof. It's hard.
I hate having a high body temp.
So do I. Makes me mad. I just like get angry.
Yeah.
That's why I keep my house so cold. Because being cold is nice. If I get too cold, I can put on more clothes. And if I get too hot, I can take off less clothes. But being hot, you just strip down to you're naked, but you're still fucking hot. There's nothing you can do. Put a fan on you.
Time to extreme measures. Take the skin off.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you like being cold more or being hot more?
See, it depends, because, like, I don't mind, like, being cold, because, like you said, you could put, like, we can get a blankie or
a blankie or
a hoodie or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, in this, like, staying cold when it's hot is just a pain in the ass. Like, I don't mind warm weather, That was on like 90s, hundreds, fucking cooking me alive.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, I was thinking about it the other day, moving to Florida.
Yeah. But at least you'd get trained, like your body would train to just being used to warmer weather.
I know, but those first couple weeks, that's gonna suck.
Yeah, but like a few years ago, my dad sent me a picture of my little brother eating bomb pops when it was 60, and it's like negative something degrees here.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, rub it in. Just keep rubbing it
Fucking
in.
dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait though. I want to go down there just
Chill.
yeah, spontaneously. Once I get my profit sharing check, schedule a couple days off and just go.
Yeah.
Just fucking hang out, see what's going on. I don't know where I'd go though. My grandma's down there right now, I think.
Yeah.
She's staying in the condo. I don't fucking remember where. Venice?
No clue where that's at.
I think that's in the Keys.
Oh, that's south.
Yeah. Pretty nice spot.
That's to me that's too far. That's a long drive.
Yeah.
It's a 13-hour drive to my dad's from here, and he lives in the Panhandle.
That's not bad.
Yeah, but probably another 6 hours to get to Keys.
Easy. Doesn't your dad like live in fucking Tornado Alley?
Not that I know of.
Does he ever get hit?
He's been through multiple of the storms and hasn't had any issues that I know of.
That it stressed me out because I was thinking about that. It's like if we move to where your dad moves, which I'm down for, because like you said, cost of living, where it is, close to the water,
respectively.
So yeah, like I'm down for that, but
I think the worst thing he has to deal with is lightning strikes. But a lot of because a lot of metal roofs is kind of taken off everywhere, and you're just a giant magnet from lightning.
Yeah, that's not. Just put up a tower.
You could.
Yeah, it's a lighting tower. That's what it's there for. Then we could just film it all the time. Film our lightning strikes. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. I can't wait. It's gonna be a while though, but it's a goal.
It's a big goal.
It's a big goal. They're starting to do race weeks, kind of like the Rocky Mountain Race Week. They're starting to do this in Florida now.
Where at?
I forget what they call them. Cletus McFarland just talked about it in one of his last videos. But they start at Bradenton Motorsports, where the Freedom Factory is, and then they do multiple races around Florida. But I mean, that would be fun to go do some year if they're still doing them.
Yeah.
Like maybe get a car built for that, and then go down to Florida, spend a week, just racetrack, drive, racetrack, drive, racetrack, drive. And it'd be like a fucking vacation, take lots of pictures, film the whole thing. I think that'd be good content, and also like that would just be some cool life experience.
Yeah.
So I want to do that. Maybe I should start working on the Integra a little bit more. I've been thinking about that too. Getting that thing done. I want it for next summer for sure.
This summer.
Coming up summer. It's getting done.
If you don't, I'm importing some spiders and snakes.
Fuck you. Don't put spiders in my garage.
No, it'll be inside your house, so you have to be in the garage.
Oh. Smart.
Yeah. Just torture you.
Stop it, Mike. Fucking interference. So this is like, I'm going to show you my new favorite video from the last, from the last week. I don't know where I found this. I think it was on my Facebook, but I thought it was pretty good.
Okay, so good and bad news.
It's almost too accurate.
Bad news is my mom said no to the sleepover, but good news is you can eat over. So what we're gonna do is we're both gonna walk in. You're gonna stand next to me, and I'll ask again. And if she says no, that just means that she's a jerk. So
The thunderous fucking bash on the garage door is the best part.
You know what that noise reminds me of? That spontaneous explosion.
Oh, the aerosol can?
No. The one that everyone edits in.
Oh. Yeah.
I think my favorite short video It's just like this squeaky toy, and it's like, and then yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Memes are the best. Here's a hypothetical that I just thought of.
Uh-oh.
If you were a girl,
Oh God.
what kind of guy would you go for? Is that a weird question to ask?
Wouldn't it just be my current male self?
I mean, I don't know. Do you like yourself? I don't know.
What? I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
Either it'd be the opposite or the same, would it not be? I mean, for your perfect match, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I saw this video of a super muscular chick.
Uh-oh.
And I don't know how I feel about it. It was weird. Whose phone is that? Is that yours?
I'm pretty sure that would be yours. You threw it in the blankie.
Oh, I got a text. Check it later.
I was about to say, cue the elevator music.
Dude, my fucking shoulder, man.
You should let me yank on it before I leave.
My
Or
shoulder?
just-
Oh, I thought you were talking about something else. Got him.
You have to pay for that.
Yeah, I don't know. My shoulder. The second day of the fast, my shoulder felt great.
I wonder if you.
The inflammation went down, but it's
I wonder
back.
if you are short on magnesium or potassium, and now your shoulder muscles are defective.
Definitely not short on magnesium because I take Epsom salt baths not every night, almost every night. So I definitely get chunkies out the door. So I definitely get enough magnesium from that. So
We hope. Or are you actually just snorting the salts?
I wish I was. I like touching it. Like I'll scoop it out of the bag and I'll like spread it all over my legs. It's all crunchy and shit.
Ugh. That's like telling me you like road rash. That's what I instantly think of, just the sensation of road gravel on my skin.
I've gotten road rash so many times. I'm not a fan of it. I've gotten more road rash fucking rollerblading than I have anything else. Wait. Longboarding, actually. I've fallen off longboards so many fucking times.
Bicycles. For me.
Bicycles is... That's up there, third place. I've had more bashed kneecaps than I've had just, hitting a jump and then landing and the foot flies off and then and it comes around.
I can't say I've ever had that.
Ooh. Yeah, you land on the fucking landing ramp and the foot slips off and you fall off the bike and the fucking pedal swings around and cracks your kneecap.
Never had that.
Oh, so many times. Especially with, like, back when I used to like dirt ride.
Yeah.
I'd have really aggressive, like, spiked pedals.
Yeah.
So when it hit you, like...
You knew?
Yeah. It was
Like a bear trap when...
That's another pain. That's up there with, like, the scooter shin.
Ooh.
Scooter ankle. Spiked bike pedal to the kneecap. That's... and it definitely trumps fucking trailer hitch. Trailer hitch to the shin. Yeah, it's worse than that. What's your worst biking accident?
Like,
You used to ride a lot, or?
I mean, yeah. Before... I mean, I didn't really have a choice because I was technically grounded from everything else, so... My worst, I think, was when one time I was showing off and I tried standing on my seat and I just instantly fell over. I blacked out before I hit the ground, so I didn't feel the pain, but I thought my arm was, like, I felt like my arm was gone. Like, I had no control over my arm. It was hurting like a mofo. Yeah, I have this weird ability sometimes where I just black out right before pain.
That's fucking awesome.
It isn't awesome, but
I'd love that.
like one time in the same neighborhood, like on the same street, while I was running a little late for the bus, so pretty much backpack on, start running for the bus stop, and we're saying this is like a pretty big neighborhood and it's a pretty far run.
Mm-hmm.
Right as I was going I went across a street that led to a cul-de-sac, but there was a ramp for where this bus stop was. I just went full like scared goat and like and right into the gravel because Colorado there's a lot of gravel sections, gravel stuff. And then, like, I got roll over, get back on the bus. Everyone's like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah." Like, that was one of those moments where I just blacked out for a second. I blacked out long enough to hit the ground, woke up, and got like nothing happened.
Oh shit, that's funny. That's fucking cool, dude. I would have if I knew like my brain had a safety like that to protect me. Oh man, I'd be fucking dead.
Jumping off 3-story buildings, broken legs, but didn't feel it first until you go to try to walk.
I did. Yeah, jump off. Got 2 seconds of fame, and then boop, wake up. My fucking legs.
Hey, need some milk.
Oh man, that was funny as fuck. That'd be great.
It's a weird sensation. I don't know. I don't think I've experienced it recently. In my recent years.
Have you ever had a concussion?
Not that I know of.
I've had.
I think I stiffen up too much when I fall, so my head doesn't get. So it's just. So I don't whoosh, ground.
I've had a few concussions. Mostly from. Well, I know I definitely got one from longboarding. Most of my others were from BMX biking.
Yeah, I can't say I have had a concussion.
There's this one time we were riding through. Not the ravines, Frankie Park, out in the mountain biking trails out beyond the zoo. Have you been to those? If you go into the woods behind the zoo, there's 30 miles of mountain bike trails, and they are some aggressive fucking mountain bike trails. But this one time, I was riding with some friends, and it's like this hill comes down, and it flattens out, and then there's like a wooden bridge, and it kind of turns, and then like the bridge is protecting you from a drop off. So you ride the bridge and the ground drops, underneath it. There's a river, and I hit the wood and it was like wet and slippery, and the fucking tires slipped out, and I fucking like damn near like when people dive and they dive like with their legs and their hands out in front of them. Yeah, I fucking flew into the fucking river like that, and it wasn't like a deep river. It was like 6 inches of water. But
stream.
Yeah, but I always wear a fucking helmet because I care about my safety and shit. So yeah, fucking hit my fucking head on the rock or like on some rocks and shit. That was bad. They were always laughing though because like our old friend Sean, like when he would go to crash, he's like on the bike. He would not. He doesn't ditch it. So whatever that fucking bike is doing, he's like, he tries to ride it out every time. And he always gets hurt so fucking bad. But me, like, if I start to crash, I'm like, fuck. Like, yeet.
You're on your own.
Yeah. Get rid of the bike and then try to land on my feet. But that's what I did when I, like, bike slipped out and I fucking threw the bike. Fuck it. And fell. Fucking kind of landed on my feet, but my fucking head still hit the ground in front of me.
Should have hung onto the bike.
The bike was gone. I don't even know what the fucking bike was doing. I would have landed on my shoulder. Because the bike, like, it, like, fully fucking kicked out.
Yeah.
And then I was like, and I went out, Bike went fucking right and I went left. There's this one time I was longboarding out on, it was the Maple Crest Bridge. Mm-hmm. When it, like, goes up and then it goes down the other side. I was going down that, and that hill, you'll get up to, like 35 miles an hour, I think, or something like that. Mm-hmm. And then there's a turn into, like a River Haven or whatever. And I was going down that, and, I'm tucking and everything, and I start to turn to dip in there, and there's, like, some loose gravel on the road, and board slipped out, and I jumped off the board, and I started sprinting, doing 35 miles an hour into a full sprint, and I didn't fall. So apparently, I don't know how fast I was actually going, but that's the typical speed for that hill. But yeah, and like my feet were like struggling to keep up, and my toes were dragging a little bit. But yeah, didn't get hurt. didn't pull a muscle or anything, but I ran for my fucking life, and somehow I didn't.
I would have looked for the nearest grass to slip and slide through it.
Oh, well, it was like right at the beginning of the intersection, or like right at the beginning of the turn, and that road's pretty wide. That was my thought too, like dive into the grass, but it was 50 feet away.
Yeah.
So I was able to like, and I was able to slow myself down. I was like, holy fuck, my fucking board, like I don't even know where it went. But and then I turn around and they're all like, they saw it, the people I was longboarding with, and they all made the turn, didn't hit the gravel that I hit somehow. But yeah, I was like, I can run really fast. No idea how. Ooh.
What?
I just thought about like stepping. Like, you know, when you're falling forward and you like step when you run and your fucking leg folds backwards. That could have happened so easy, but it didn't.
You could have ate shit multiple ways. Like curb, face to curb.
Face to curb, or just
Shin to
trip,
curb.
like fall off, step, trip, and then fucking shoulder and face slide on concrete. That could have been a bad fucking.
There could have been a sign on above the curb, and you could have like think.
Bash the fucking stop sign.
Yeah. Hey, if you knock a stop sign off a pole, do you get to keep the stop sign?
Depends.
I think like that's a pretty good achievement to be able to keep the stop sign.
It depends though. Are there cameras? Because you can technically do anything you want as long as you don't get caught.
That's not life advice.
Yeah, don't listen to that. Yeah. Well, it's been a weird one.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. 2 weeks. Actually, let's look. I don't have to.
What's going on today, YouTube?
Shut up, Tanner. Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Sorry.
He almost died.
He should have just did it himself.
I thought about it.
It would have been funny because you'd be like, what?
Raise.
Digital me.
I need help.
Just dial. Hey.
Oh, that's what we should do.
What?
Get a blow up doll and then put your face, like print out a picture of your face. Sorry, is that a little sus?
I don't know if my girl would go for that.
Why not?
Because she already thinks we're gay.
Oh yeah. We're a secret gay couple behind B's back.
Oops.
But yeah, that'd be funny. Like if you're ever unable to make it, just fucking air up a blow up doll, tape your face to the front of it.
It'd be funny if it was just
sit in the chair.
If you're over here, just have it really super narrow, just focused on you, and then it slowly pans over to me, and it's just.
They actually did that. Your Mom's House podcast. They moved to Florida, but he stayed in California.
Mm-hmm.
Continued to record the podcast, but they put a blonde wig and a big red lipstick on a fucking blow up doll. They're like, what do you think about that? They would like laugh and act like they're talking to it and shit.
Weird.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Well, I say that's about it. If you guys like the podcast, drop a like and leave us a comment. Ask us any life advice questions that you want. We haven't been getting any. That's why we haven't done that segment yet. And yeah, subscribe if you're not already.
Subscribe here, maybe somewhere.
Yeah, something like that.
Video over here, and
yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.